It's easy to get overwhelmed as a virtual assistant when you're juggling a bunch of clients and projects at once. Sometimes you have a to-do list a mile long and you don't know how you'll get to it all. Not only that, you might have other responsibilities like kids, which reduces your work hours. That means if you want to be productive and get things done, you have to be efficient. Hey there, I'm your host, Billy Gardner. Welcome to the Desire to Done podcast for virtual assistants. In today's episode, I'm covering 8 tips for working smarter, not harder, as a virtual assistant. Let's hop in, shall we? Tip number 1, choose a project management app and use it. Everything in life, especially VA work, is so much easier when you're organized. When you have a lot of projects going at once, you need something to help manage them. There are many different apps out there. I've tried Asana and Teamwork, but my favorite is Trello. Choose one project management tool and learn how to use it. Then use it. If you find you don't quite click with it, try another. Tip number 2, know when you're most productive and do your most challenging tasks then. So I am not a morning person at all. I'm just not one of those people who can jump right into work after waking up. That sounds like torture to me. Instead, I take my time to wake up slowly, and by noon, I'm ready to tackle the tasks that require the most energy. That's when I do things that need lots of brain power, like writing a blog post, tackling tech issues, and other heavy tasks. As the day goes on, I get tired and I'm better equipped to do easier tasks like cleaning my email inbox or answering emails. If you're a night owl, you might do your best work late at night. And if you're a morning person, God love you, then jumping into those big projects and client tasks right away will likely work best for you. Pay attention to when you feel most energetic. Keep a journal of your energy levels if you need to, and experiment with your schedule until you find a workflow that feels natural and productive. Tip number 3, do the important things early. If you struggle to find time for things that grow your business like marketing, learning new skills, or working on a form of passive income, take some time early in your workday to work on it. That way, you'll make progress early, which is super motivating. Those tasks are important, but they tend to fall to the wayside because, unlike client work, no one is waiting on you to finish those tasks. So knock them out early. Another option is to dedicate one day a week to your own business tasks. This is something my VA does to ensure that she continually grows her business. Tip number 4, ask questions. If you aren't clear on any part of a client project, ask right away. That way you won't be waiting for an answer or trying to figure out the answer on your own. Get really clear on your tasks when you receive them, and the task will go a lot smoother. Tip number 5, focus in short bursts. Working from home requires a lot of focus because there are always a million other things competing for your attention, like kids, pets, and chores. Also, our brains can only focus for about 50 minutes before we need to take a break and do something else. Try working for a solid 50 minutes and eliminate as many distractions as possible. Shut the office door, turn off the phone and computer notifications, and do anything else you can think of to keep your attention on your work. When the 50 minutes is up, take a 5 to 10 minute break to do something else, preferably something active. Get up and move around, get away from the computer for a few minutes, then sit down for another round. Take a longer break after every 2 or 3 rounds. Tip number 6, batch it. Oh, how I love batching. When I first learned the meaning of batching, the heavens parted and angels started to sing. As you can see, I geek out about productivity hacks, and this one is a biggie. Batching is the process of grouping similar tasks together. For instance, let's say you're writing social media posts for your business. Instead of writing one post, creating a graphic, and scheduling it, you would write 5 social media posts at one time, then create 5 graphics at one time, and then schedule all 5 posts, you guessed it, at one time. Batching reduces task switching, which can slow us down and make us tired and unproductive. Going from one different task to another is an energy suck. Batching keeps us focused on the same task over and over and gives our brain a little break. You can use this trick for your work, your clients' work, or even personal tasks like cooking. Tip number 7, bookmark it. Do you use your internet browser's bookmark feature? If not, it can really save some time. When I was a VA, I would create a bookmarked folder for each client, then add their website, apps, project management hub, social media sites, etc. as subfolders so that when I was working on their business, everything was quick and easy to find. I also create bookmarks for the sites I visit most for my own business. And finally, tip number 8, use LastPass. If you're logging into client sites, you'll want to keep their passwords in a safe place like LastPass. Not only will their info be safe, but LastPass will make it easier and quicker to log into their sites and yours too. It's much better than fumbling around looking for a username and password on a piece of paper somewhere or clicking forgot my password again. I hope these tips help you become more focused, organized, and happier as a VA. Working at home for yourself can be distracting and stressful, but it doesn't have to be. With a few tricks and practice, being your own boss can be the most rewarding thing ever. If you'd like to learn more productivity tips, there's an excellent class on Skillshare by Ali Abdal. It's called Principles and Tools to Boost Your Productivity. Ali is not only a full-time doctor, but he also has a weekly YouTube channel, podcast, newsletter, blog, and 3 businesses that generate passive income. And if that wasn't enough, he also teaches classes at a university. I'd say he has his productivity skills down. You'll find a special Skillshare link in the episode description that you can use to watch the class for free. And while you're on Skillshare, you can check out my class called Create Services That Sell and any other class you want to watch. If you want more support with your VA business, come join me in the Introvert VA Club, where you'll find a library of courses, resources, and a super supportive community. Go to introvertvaclub.com to learn more. Well, that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you next week.